terms, but I have to say that any new commission couldn't possibly be as bad as the last one. And I'm willing to back the ideas that are in this report, in this bill, and support the establishment of a new electoral commission. As my colleague Leanne Dalziel said, the objectives are perfectly sensible and reasonable: administer the electoral system impartially, efficiently, effectively, assist democratic participation, promote understanding of the electoral system, and maintain confidence in the administration of the electoral system. You have to go back, Mr Chairman, really to 2005 and the election there for the origins of deep concern about the way elections have been run. And anonymous and even deceitful advertising, full-page colour ads day before the election, outrageous attacks, won't go into the details of them, I just would repeat the defamation, but against progressive candidates like myself, the Greens, the Labor candidates, all in blue, I might say, but I won't blame any current people for that, and all subsequently cheated home to the exclusive brethren, of course. And I must say, when I looked at my result, I shouldn't really complain because my majority actually went up, but there we are. Fast forward to the 2008 election, and the government, of which I was a coalition partner, attempted to amend the Electoral Act to prevent a rerun of 2005. And we had very good intentions, but I have to say, with the best will in the world, we didn't quite get it right. And thus this attempt to amend that legislation. My press releases at the time, which were already in the public arena and which I sent out by email, were reported to the police by the Commission in the middle of the election campaign. My electronic ministerial newsletter as Associate Minister of Health, which I've been sending out for 9 years, was reported to the Electoral Commission, and they reported it to the police. The police have more common sense and better things to do, and they threw both of them out, peremptorily, I might say. But I had to employ a QC to actually defend myself in the middle of an election campaign, and both of those reports to the police from the Electoral Commission displayed a level of incompetence and ill-informed analysis that was, in my view, simply unacceptable and outrageous. And I won't miss that commission or the members of it, and the sooner we get another one in place, the better for me personally and my experience of it. If this bill, as I expect it will, improves on that hopeless situation, it will be hard not to, in my view, again. It will be welcomed by most New Zealanders, myself included. I have to say that there will be some time pressures in this because elections roll around pretty quickly, and by the time this legislation is in place and the Commission is in place, it will be involved in the general election, and as my colleague said, a referendum and so on, not a definitive one, but necessarily one that's important to the future of the electoral system in this country. And I think we will have to give some attention to the resources that the Commission has as its disposal for that purpose. But by and large, the work that the Minister has done and the clear intentions to improve the quality of electoral legislation and the work of the Commission is supported, I'm sure, by every member of the House, and I certainly look forward to the implementation of this bill.
Honourable Pete Hodgson.